We have two very special guests who are joining us, Governor O'Malley and Senator Ben Cardin. Mica and all of Maryland have been blessed with outstanding political leadership at both the federal and state level, and we are deeply grateful for the role they've played in advancing the college. When Fred came here 34 years ago, and I'm sorry to confess, I remember that, and I think that was just about his age at the time. His first project was the Fox Building, the former Cannon Shoe Factory. And at that time, there were three individuals, Ann Perkins, who I know is in the audience, Pete Rawlings, and Ben Cardin, who helped the college secure its first state grant. At that time, Senator Cardin was Speaker of the House and a big supporter of higher education and the role that private colleges play. Senator Cardin has been a supporter ever since. He has also been a champion of the community before Station North ever existed, and as a congressman, has continued to work hard on our behalf. Some of you may have seen some of Senator Cardin's current campaign ads on television that highlight his commitment to the community and refer to him as my friend Ben. So please join me in welcoming Mica's friend Ben, Senator Ben Cardin.
Ray, thank you very much for that very generous introduction and that plug for my campaign ads. I appreciate it. Paid a lot of money for those ads. We'd like to get as much attention as possible. There's 100 members of the United States Senate, but only two of us, Barbara Mikulski and myself, are fortunate enough to represent the state in which Mica resides. So you make us proud, and we want to thank you very much for everything you do. One of the great art schools in the nation, located right here in Baltimore. You make us very, very proud. I'm sorry that Fred Lazarus could not be with us tonight. He is an incredible person. What he's done over those years. I do remember when he came in and talked to me 30-some years ago with Ann Perkins and others, and what he wanted, his vision for this community and for the school. And I tell you, I was excited about it. And I had confidence, but I never thought it would lead to what we have here today. So we can be extremely proud of the record of what you've done for our community. I want to join Ray in thanking you. This graduate studio would not be here but for the people that are in this room tonight. So thank you all for making this a reality. This Graduate Studio Center is very important for Mica. It allows it to continue to grow and become and continue to be one of the world-renowned art schools that we have in any community. But it also is a catalyst for change on North Avenue. You know that. And many of us are old enough to remember North Avenue. And what a hub it was of activity, going for miles. I particularly remember Nate's and Leon's. Now that's a little bit further down. But I got to give a plug for Nate's and Leon's because Leon Shavitz was my wife's uncle. So we remember those days. Henry, you remember going to Nate's and Leon's. That's where North Avenue was a center of activity, and we were all so proud of that. Well, what you've done here in this Graduate Studio Center will be the catalyst for change. The Station North will be the Arts and Entertainment Center. You've made that possible through the work that you've done here. And one more thing about it, and I know Governor O'Malley will appreciate this. I tell you, I appreciate this. As a result of your work, you're going to create more jobs. You're going to create more jobs in this community. You're going to create more economic activity. You're going to create more taxpayers. And we appreciate that as we're trying to deal with the budget. So as an elected official, I want to thank you. To Sheila Riggs, thank you for the invitation to be here tonight. Thank you for your extraordinary leadership for Mica. And let me just say a word, if I might, about Governor Martin O'Malley, and I applaud you for honoring our governor. Our governor has shown extraordinary leadership in management under the most difficult circumstances. He's been called on to be governor of Maryland during a period in which it's been very difficult to move forward because of the lack of resources. And Governor O'Malley has moved forward and has provided the services to the people of this Maryland where we can brag that our schools are the best in the country. The governor can show the economic progress in our state has far exceeded the national average. He can show that Maryland has led the country in its environmental commitment to not just the Chesapeake Bay, but to the entire environment, and has led by example what we've done in the state of Maryland under Governor O'Malley's leadership. But Governor O'Malley has also shown that he understands the importance of the arts and the humanities. And to me, that's a great leader who understands that this is not about the moment, but it's about the future of our community. And if we don't take care of the creativity of the arts and humanities, we lose so much richness in our community. So at Mica, I congratulate you for honoring our governor, and I truly am honored to represent you in the United States Senate.